Gray.
Here.
Mr. Margraf.
Here.
Mr. Long.
Here.
Do we have any conflict of interest statements?
No.
No.
Approval of minutes of meeting of May 24th, 2018.
Motion to defer the reading of the minutes of May 24th.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Item A, change order number 15 received from American Structure Point for Chicago Street widening and reconstruction Phase 3 with an increase in cost of $2,530 for a temporary drive into the Bishop Knoll parking lot. Let me see here. I don't see. Oh, there he is.
Or is there anything particular you need to know about
Is this funded with the 80/20?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve the change order.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Item B, change order number 16 received from American Structure Point for Chicago Street widening and reconstruction, Phase 3, with an increase in cost of $294.66 for the removal of 4 light poles. Same.
Yep.
All right, motion to approve change order number 16.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item C, correspondence received from AT&T requesting permission to perform work at 6705 Ridgeland Avenue. Any issues with this?
He's got it.
Reviewed all the AT&T requests. There's approximately 5 or 6 of them. The only one is by Hammond Avenue where the building burned down. They're going to have to open cut it, and I put that on the permit itself.
Okay. Do I have a motion to approve item C?
A motion to approve item C.
I second.
All those in favor? Aye. Item D, correspondence received from AT&T requesting permission to perform work at the alley between Fayette Street and Russell Street. And this is the one where no boring is requested.
Correct.
Okay.
Motion to approve the AT&T request.
Do we have,
That's where they'll go across the alley with the
Yes.
fiber optics in?
Yes.
Okay. They're also in there today that demolition's going to start this afternoon. AT&T's in that alley to pull any wires or optics they have on that wall, on the east wall of that building. So we go ahead and start the demolition.
Okay.
They're out there this morning. Good.
do we have a motion to approve the request?
Motion to approve.
I second.
All those in favor? Aye. Item E, correspondence received from AT&T requesting permission to perform work at Soul Avenue and State Street. Also okayed by engineering?
Motion to approve the AT&T request.
All- I'm sorry, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item F, correspondence received from BP Pipelines requesting permission to close the east northbound lane and sidewalk on Indianapolis Boulevard near Summer Street beginning June 19th through July 3rd. And it looks like a permit has been requested for a lane closure.
Yes, that permit, I reviewed that. I talked to them. They did a similar closure last year for a test site. They're just closing one lane. They have the INDOT's approval. So I would recommend approving that.
Okay.
Motion to approve the request from BP.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Item G, correspondence received from the Engineering Department requesting 1997 green Ford F-150 be disposed of for scrap value.
He's hoping we approve this.
What?
He's hoping we approve it.
Has this been reviewed by law?
I have spoken to Chris in the law department, and she said submit a letter to dispose of it.
Okay.
The title, she couldn't find a title. So I talked to Gary Gleason, and the engine's blown, and the floorboards are rotted out, so they couldn't auction it. It's unsafe.
Have we talked to Jen in the controller's office about title?
We did talk.
You did?
Yeah,
And this one's can't find it.
can't find it.
Okay. So it sounds like approved subject to laws. Legal review and approval? I don't know.
We talked about it last week. Said
It was okay? Okay. All right. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve the request from engineering.
I second.
All those in favor? Aye. Item H, correspondence received from Chief of Police John Doty requesting the relinquishment of FTO specialty pay to Officer David Horniak, submitting resignations from civilian Oscar Trevino effective May 28th, and correctional officer Kimberly Roberts approval of the Oak Hill Cemetery walking tour, Pat's Pedaling 100K bike ride, and the Hammond Day Parade and disposal authorizations.
These are the disposals. Okay, motion to approve the police chief's request.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item I, correspondence received from Fire Chief Jeffrey Smith requesting Engineer Mike Brooks be promoted to the rank of captain, Assistant Engineer Bob Lacrone be promoted to the rank of engineer, and Private J.T. Donahue be promoted to the rank of Battalion Chief Mechanic. The retirement of Battalion Chief Nick Laskarin, having served the city for over 28 years, and Senior Captain Michael A. Bobos, having served the city for 30 years.
Motion to approve the fire chief's request.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item J, status on property located at 5903 Calumet Avenue.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Tim Kelly representing the homeowner,
Morning.
building owner. Since we were here last, the insurance company for the owner has hired a consultant and an engineer, and that consultant and engineer have determined that the building does need to be demolished. The insurance company has contacted 2 demolition companies, both of which I understand have been licensed and bonded in the city to do the demolition. I do not have a schedule for when the demolition will be done, but I have urged the insurance carrier that this needs to be done post-haste immediately so that we can move forward with this whole process. So that is the status. I guess the good news is we haven't had any other trespassers and nobody's been hurt or killed on the property. So.
Any idea what the name of the companies that are?
No, I don't, and unfortunately, I thought I might even have a bid from one of the 2 of them, but my email went down yesterday, and it's still down this morning. I can't get it, but as soon as I receive it, I'll provide it to you.
Actually, on our agenda, towards the end somewhere, is opening of bids that we asked for from licensed contractors, Jan, typical contractors. If you want to stay around or skip to that, maybe open those bids, and I'd be interested to see if there's a difference between what was bid through the city and what was bid through the insurance company.
Well, I'm certainly willing to share the bids that we receive with the city if you'll share yours with us. However, I have been instructed by the adjuster who is handling this claim that it will be one of the 2 contractors that they've contacted. Okay. So that's the status of the situation. Maybe they'll change their mind if one of your bids is much lower. I don't know. But we'll certainly provide that immediately upon receipt, and I'll provide it to this gentleman, if that's acceptable.
Did Chris provide any info?
Okay. Anything else we need today, ladies and gentlemen?
If we'd like, we could skip ahead to the item and go ahead and open those bids so that we can.
The gentleman would like to say that.
Do we need to take any action on
Well, I'm
this
actually,
item today?
I'm actually here on one other matter now today, so I will be sticking around. But
Okay,
if
then
we're going to
we'll go ahead
open it
and
now, that's
continue with the
fine.
order.
We'll open them now?
We'll go with the regular agenda if he's here
Okay.
on another matter.
Thank you, folks.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do we need to take any action on this one? Well, we entered the order last time and we stated. Okay. Do we have a motion to affirm the order?
Motion to affirm the order.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Item K, hearing on property located at Tim Rimbach Street.
Attorney Jim Del Santo representing the owner, Dolores Lucas.
Morning.
Good morning. I believe Ms. Lucas still has the property up for sale.
She does, and I spoke with Kelly this morning. We're going to ask that this be continued for 90 days. I know the city wants to inspect to verify that it's vacant, but it has been vacant for a few months.
Have we had that affirmed as a single?
No, we haven't had the findings in order.
Okay.
She's listing it as a single-family home. It's currently 5-unit, I believe.
2, 4, 5, 6, at least 6.
But they're all vacant, so we're not worried about any tenant-caused fires. She's listing it as a single-family home. We'd like to get it affirmed as a single-family home and make it easier on her listing, and if anybody was going to do a title search, they would have the board's ruling that it is indeed come back to a single-family home. So we get that affirmed and recorded, have somebody buy this with the intent of having 6 units, and we're back in there doing another inspection.
If we request that this, they allow us to come in and inspect, does the 90-day timeframe?
Yes.
That's okay
We'd like
with
to
your
go and do
department?
another inspection since it is vacant. Last time we went in, there was tenants in there. Get some time getting them out of there. We'd like to go in and reestablish exactly what it is as it is vacant. Because we're getting queries on this property, trust me, about it. We wanted to keep it a 6-unit, can we take it a 2-unit, wherever it would be. I like to get better layout. Spend some time since we've been in. We have the
Findings and orders.
findings and orders, the board can sign it, we can get it recorded. Is that okay with you, sir?
That's fine.
No issue with that?
We agree.
Do I have a motion to affirm the findings and orders, request an inspection, and set for status in 90 days?
So move.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Item L, status of property located at 1524 Summer Street.
Kelly.
Good morning.
Morning.
Can you state your name for us, sir?
Jose Galvan.
Good morning.
Morning.
We have had sewer cap inspection and is backfilled.
Yeah, I am backfilling it now. So,
Where he's done his due diligence, been demolished, been a sewer cap inspection, been backfill inspection, so he's, would we take this off the demolition list?
Okay, so we need to have an order prepared by the law department for that?
Yeah, I'd rather rescind.
Okay, sir, thank you very much. We will inform our city attorney to draft the order to rescind the order to repair or demolish. We appreciate the work.
all right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ed. Sorry about the problems.
That's okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Item M, notice of violation hearing on property located at 4607 through 09 Ash Avenue. Is the property owner present? 4607 through 09 Ash Avenue. Have you had communications with this property owner?
Not lately. The inspection was done back in April, and we found that the basement apartment did not have permits pulled. There wasn't minimum height requirements for it. It's also a cellar. The owner has been working on removing it and has only registered the building now as a single-family home for rental registration this year. So we request that the findings and order be approved, and I will be scheduling an inspection again to go back in and verify that everything was removed.
When was the last time we had contact with this owner?
About,
You said there was an inspection in April?
yes,
Was it the last time we had any contact?
yes. We inspected it and found the violations, notified him, and he agreed to remove the apartment.
Okay.
We just would like the findings in order issued, that way future owners don't come back and try and put somebody in that basement again.
And have you had any conversations about entering in a rehab agreement at all? Not yet?
No, because, I mean, we didn't put it on the order to repair or anything, so. He's
All right.
willfully agreeing to remedy the
Just to
situation.
remedy the situation, okay. Any issues? No.
And you say the owner has agreed?
Yes, he was already in the process of removing it. I just haven't done a final inspection to verify everything's been removed.
I make a motion to approve the findings in order.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Item N, rental registration hearing on property located at 1016 173rd. Good morning,
Good morning.
sir. Can you state your name for us, please?
Nick Benisopoulos.
Good morning, everyone. This is a one-unit. We're looking for a rental registration for 2017 and 2018. He has registered prior. We have no issues here.
You said one unit?
Correct.
How many years prior, I mean? How many?
Up till 12. Our records go up until 2012, so.
Oh, you say 17 and 18?
Correct.
I have registered for 18. I did it already.
I'm sorry?
For 18, I have
Okay.
registered.
Can you?
Yes.
Can you elaborate as to,
I totally forgot to register for 217 because the property was vacant for about half a year. I have registered it for 2018.
Yeah, that is correct.
Because you wouldn't let him register for 18 until he took care of 17, is that?
Right. I just read the notes again. He did register for 2018. It's just for 17 that we're looking for. My apologies.
Okay. I motion to waive the late fee, but you will have to register the unit for 2017 at a cost of $5.
Okay.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Sir, if you'd like to stay after the meeting, you can take care of that today.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Item O, rental registration hearing on property located at 6809 Arizona. Is the property owner present? Samuel Robertson?
Okay, no other issues here. They did register for 2018 and prior to 2017. We were just looking for 2017. It's a one unit. It does show two different addresses, but it's one home on two parcels.
$2,017 only?
Correct.
Things good otherwise?
Yes.
I motion to waive the late fee. Well, they're not here to hear it anyway. $5, they'll need to be paid to register for 2017.
And I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item P, rental registration hearing on property located at 1848 Michigan. Is the property owner here? Robert McGettrick?
Okay, this is another one. Mr. McGettrick lives at 1850. He has a house at 1848 as well. He did register for 2018. He did not register for 2017. Prior to 2017, it was rehabbed. He did not have anyone in it, but I did speak to the tenant, and she did confirm that she was living there in 2017.
Did you say that the property owner lives in,
Property owner lives in 1850, right
we
next.
have an address of 5721 Hump Road that the notice is being sent to, is
It's-
that?
It's right on.
On the corner, yeah.
Oh, okay. So he does have multiple addresses in that area.
Okay,
But he is confirmed to live at 1850.
okay.
Why that's being sent to Hump Road, I cannot answer that. In our Zone
Yeah,
Pro, we have confirmation that it is going to 1850
Okay.
Michigan.
And that's where he lives, right? What are you saying? He lives at 1850?
Shows at 1850
In office.
for this property.
Okay.
For 1 year, 17, and it was under rehab before that.
Yeah. What's your pleasure?
Motion to waive the late fee for 2017, but he will need to register the unit at a cost of $5 for 2017.
And I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Item Q, rental registration hearing on property located at 7933 Belmont Avenue, 1046 177th Street, and 7507 Birch Avenue. Is the property owner present?
These properties are owned by Our Dream Properties?
Yes.
Is that correct? Okay. Each one is one unit, and they did not register for 2017. They have been registered previous.
What was the property management company?
It's Our Dream Properties.
And can you state your name for us, sir?
My name, Darren Enigenberg.
And are you the property owner or the manager? Or?
Yep, owner.
Okay. And when did you guys acquire these properties?
Ooh. Well, the first one probably was 7, 8 years ago.
Okay.
We just forgot in 17.
We have 7933 Belmont, purchased in 2011, 1046 177th Place, purchased in 2012, and 7507 Birch, purchased in 2011 as well.
Any issues on any of the three in
No.
your records at all? And in regards to you, sir, you just forgot?
Yes, sir.
$2,018. He's not registered yet
He
because...
did register for 2018.
2018's good.
Right. So 3 units, just for 2017.
Does he have any, you have any other properties here? Just
No.
these 3?
Yes.
All right, we're gonna waive the late fees on all 3. Each one's gonna have to be registered at a cost of $5 for all 3 units for 2017.
Thank
They're
you.
all single units, correct, Jaime?
Correct,
Single-
yes.
Okay,
correct.
I'm
I
sorry.
second, that's okay.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Item R, rental registration hearing on property located at 4 through 6 Mason Street, 425 Detroit Street, 1251 Staten Avenue, 2716 163rd, and 7519 Magnolia.
Okay, our issues here, the property owner did try to register them in 2016. The case was, after filling out the paperwork, we didn't get confirmation of ownership, so the paperwork wasn't complete. So after the fact, they were not able to register for 2016 nor 17. They did register for 18. So we are not looking for any fine, but for them to register for 2016 and 17. 4 to 6 Mason is 2 units. 425 Detroit is 1 unit. 1251 Stanton is 2 units. 2716 163rd Place is 1 unit. And 7519 Magnolia is 1 unit.
1, 2, 3.
We had 7 here.
Attorney James Del Santo, representing the owner, North Lake Realty. We confirm the statements of Jaime. My client did in fact send in checks for 2016 and 2017 that were sent back because of some paperwork snafu, and he's more than willing to pay the 2016 and 2017 registration fees.
And we got the-
2018 is registered.
The 2018, I'm guessing that issue got resolved with this registration, so we have all the information on file that we need.
Correct.
Okay. Do I have a motion to waive the late fees but assess the registration fee for 2016 and 2017?
7 units total.
Correct.
So moved.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Item S, rental registration hearing on property located at 7404 Madison Avenue. Is the property owner present? Good morning.
Good morning.
Can you state your name for us, ma'am?
Judith Burrell.
Okay, what we have here is a property that hadn't been registered from 2012 to 2018. Now, we did file paperwork with the law department and sent this to Smith Sursick for them to handle. So I don't think we can do anything at this point here.
Okay. Do you know when that was referred to Smith Sarasick?
It was the beginning of this month, end of last month, I believe. I don't have the exact date.
Okay.
And this is for the entire time frame you're talking
Correct.
here?
Yeah.
2012?
2012 to 2018.
Most likely due to the large fee that would be required.
Exactly.
Okay, ma'am, so this has been referred to our attorneys that handle these cases. Once it kind of goes through that process and it moves beyond this board, we ask that you contact them to work through the fee portion of this. Have you received any notification from them yet that you're aware of?
No,
No.
in fact, I don't understand why they had it as rental property in all this time, because I've had the property, I will say, 17 years.
Okay.
But I let my daughter use it for 3 years, and my mom was in there for 10. And then I had a year that I was renovating it, and the reason that I didn't have this taken care of, and I'm sorry, but I lost a daughter, I moved out of my home to take care of a sister, and then I thought I've got to rent one of the properties because I was afraid of vandalism or somebody would know the houses were vacant. So it was easier for me to take the second property and rent it. And I'm sorry, I did not know all of the ties associated, but my family has always lived there.
We don't have any record of any family, any affidavits, but we do have consistent usage through water department. we didn't know your situation as far as any house being a rental, okay? But what we look at is that you have an address of 7410 Madison, correct?
Yes,
Okay, so that's where you live, but you also own 7404 Madison.
yes, and the water has always been in my name.
Right, so we see constant usage in both houses, so we
Right.
figure you can't kind of live in both houses at the
Well,
same time, so we look at it as one of them, 7404, being the rental.
So
Right.
ma'am,
Is
so
that-
ma'am, what we would need in this type of situation
Okay.
is for you to come in and sign an affidavit that you have a family member living in the property.
Yes.
You know, for safety purposes. So if the police and fire department need to get in there, that we have a contact and are aware of who may be in that property during that year. Okay, so, at what years did you actually have a renter in there?
The last 3.
The last 3?
Right,
Okay.
because my mom was in there for at least 10, and my daughter was in there for 3, so I've got 1 year that I know I didn't have anyone in there because we tore it apart. And I've had someone in there the last 3 years. It'll be actually it is 3 years this month.
And you
But
are
I
at
didn't
70,
know
you
that-
are at 7410 Madison Avenue? That's a
Yeah.
correct address? Okay.
Yeah.
So what we'll do today, because this has already gone over to Smith Sarsick, we'll go ahead and forward the notes from today's hearing and let them know what happened, and that you appeared, and the information you provided us. And they will be reaching out to go over the whole situation with you when they have the records available and go through the process with you,
All
okay?
right, will they contact me first? I mean, will I know, will they contact me before I
They
do
will be
anything?
contacting you, yes.
Now, if I've got somebody in there now, should I tell them to get out?
No, not at this point. We'll work through
I'm
this with
so
you, and then we'll
sorry.
make sure that you get registered properly going forward.
Okay,
Okay.
another thing is, should I have notified the city that I had family in there? knowing
Yes.
that it- oh,
So every year, if you have a property that you're not living in and another person is living in that property,
Okay.
we need you to either come in and register it as a rental, you know, if you're getting paid rent for it, or sign an affidavit that a family member is living there.
Okay.
Okay?
It was family member.
So what they'll probably have you do is go through and sign those affidavits for the years that you had family in there, and then work through the rental registration process for the years that you had a renter.
Okay, and.
Okay.
So I'll wait for them to contact me?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry
Thank
for
you.
this.
Thank you for coming in today. Okay, so no action needed on that other, can we have a motion to send notes of today's hearing to Smith Sarsick for that file, and to contact the property owner at 7404 Madison?
So moved.
My second.
All those in favor? Aye. Item T, rental registration hearing on property located at 7503 Beach.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, we have Mr. Spigalone, thank you very much. He owes for 2017. He did try to register in 2017, but the form was sent back because of a signature. So we're not looking for any fine. We're just asking for him to register it for 2017. Has been registered prior, as well as for 18, and it's 1 unit.
Okay, the motion is to waive the late fee, but the gentleman will have to register the unit for 2017 at a cost of $5.
May I do that today?
You can do that
Yes,
today.
sir. If you can wait after the meeting, once you get the signed paperwork, then you could take it
Okay.
downstairs and take care of it.
One other thing. I just retired, 36-year police commander from Illinois, so,
God bless you.
yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for your service.
Retirement now.
I have,
Okay, thank you.
Second the motion.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item U, rental registration hearing on property located at 4730 Homan. Is the property owner present? Good morning.
Good morning, Commission. Is it all right if I interpret for her?
Yes, sir. Can you say your name for us? And we know who you are, but
Okay.
if you can for us, Juan.
State my name?
Yes.
Juan Moreno.
And can you ask her to state her name for us as well?
¿Qué digas tu nombre?
Maria Gonzalez.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Jaime?
So, yes, so this is the old Bell Appliance building, commercial on the bottom, but we have an apartment at the top. The owner purchased this home January of 18, purchased this property in January of 18, but did not register for 18, 1 unit.
De este año.
And it is currently rented out?
Yes.
Your Honor, I'm so sorry. Commissioner, I did have a chance to speak with her in the hallway before we came in today, She wants to sincerely apologize to the commission and their department. She was so busy, she thought that her son came in to register the apartment. When he came in to register finally, due to the language barrier, she sent her son. It was already too late. She went upstairs to the law department. They sent her to today's hearing. She says this will never happen again. She'll personally mark this in her calendar to come every year on time to register the apartment.
2018, right?
Yeah, just this year.
No issues with it?
No.
The motion is to waive the late fee, but you will have to register the unit at a cost of $5 for 2018.
Okay, do
I have a second? All those in favor? Aye.
$5.
Thank you. And if you let her know if she wants to wait, we could take care of it today after the meeting, okay?
Okay, thank you, Commissioner.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Item V, rental registration hearing on property located at 6822 Wicker. Property owner present?
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning. My name is John Rostenkowski.
This is one unit. We have a tenant that signed up for water service in 2016. It is registered for 2018. We're looking for a rental registration for 2016 and 2017.
Okay.
Okay. Morning, sir.
What happened is my tenant was to sell the property at a purchase agreement at the time, and she was going to purchase the house, and she had a bad credit, so she was going to fix the credit back and forth, and obviously, you know, she couldn't get the financing, so finally now she's going to go ahead and buy it this year. So I got several other property which I registered every year, and that one was to be purchased by this particular tenant. You know, so right now this year I did register, but what happened at the time, I had a purchase agreement signed, she was going to purchase the property. And so day by day, and it just, nothing happened. But this year I did register. But like I said, you know, I've been coming here every year, I register my other properties.
And why we had this in 2016, 2017 was not registered. If he did enter into a land contract, it wasn't recorded, so we saw it as...
No, at a purchase agreement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, I got a purchase if you want to take a look at it. I mean, she was going to purchase the property, and it just day by day went...
Do we have any issues with the property here? No? Okay.
Just ask.
Do I have a motion?
Motion to waive the late fee. Does the property need to be registered for those 2 years?
Yeah, correct.
It does, okay. So the property will
Yeah,
need to
I
be
will.
registered for 16 and 17, at cost of $5.
Yeah, I'm sorry, like I said, I just overlooked that one, and I just thought, you know, she's going to purchase it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, sir. And if
Thank
you'd
you.
like to
Thank you.
stay, you could take care of this
Shall we
after the
go
meeting.
register upstairs now?
Yeah, you can wait.
Which one is, where are the,
Okay. All right, thank you.
are they at the? Attorney Kelly?
Yes.
Is this the last matter you're here for today?
Yes, but
Would you like
I-
to stay for the
I-
bids?
Excuse me, I have arranged to have my client, Mr. Saladino, get copies of the bids after they're opened.
Okay.
So that I don't have to stick around, and I'm also going to email the copies to Kelly for the bids that we receive, okay?
Okay,
And
thank
again,
you.
thank you, folks.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, item W, rental registration, hearing on property located at 1606 Atchison Avenue. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, how are you?
Morning.
This is one unit, only owes for 2017, was registered prior and did register for 18.
Can you state your name for us, sir?
Anthony Common.
Are you from Common Enterprises?
Yes.
And it's a one unit?
Correct.
No issues? Historical, no issues? All right, we're going to motion to waive the late fee, but you will need to register the unit for 2017, at a cost of $5.
Okay.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Item X, correspondence received requesting rental registration hearings.
Sorry?
July 12th.
July 12th.
Okay. Second, I need a second time, or is it-
You need to make a motion.
Motion to set these over to July the 12th.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item Y, resolution of the Board of Directors of the Hammond Port Authority authorizing entering a second intergovernmental agreement with the City of Hammond Board of Works regarding payment of invoices for engineering and consulting work for Marquette Greenway Shared Use Path. And this one, I believe, is a split between the Port Authority, the city, and redevelopment as well. Okay, do I have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve the resolution.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item Z, bids received for the demolition of 1810 Brown Street. And we have 3 bids today. The first is from RSR Demolition, 1370 Joliet Street, Dyer, Indiana. So it doesn't require all of the documents. And this is for an emergency demolition of this property. And the total bid is for $7,300. The second bid is from Acton Contracting, P.O. Box 518, East Chicago, Indiana. And their bid is for $5,800. And the last bid is from JM Industrial Services, Inc., 201 Marble Street, Hammond, Indiana. And their bid is for $5,800. Do I have a motion to forward to the Inspections Department for tabulation and recommendation?
Motion to send to the Inspections Department for tabulation and recommendation.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Item AA, correspondence received from Mr. Gary Gleason, Director of Public Works, regarding the installation of handicap parking signs at St. Joseph Church. Okay. It looks as though Public Works has no issue installing these signs, but request that the church require the proper documentation from the Great Lakes ADA prior to that installation. Do I have a motion to approve, subject to the documentation being submitted to the Public Works Department?
Motion to approve the request with the information that needs to be provided to them to make it official.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Item BB, correspondence received from Mr. Gary Gleason advising that Public Works does not object to the Hammond Historical Society placing their own signs for parking, and that Public Works will help with barricades if needed. I believe this was for the cemetery walk request by the Historical Society from last week's meeting. Don't think we need any action on that. Item CC, agreement for the installation of telephone service at Hammond Sports Complex. And this has been submitted and requested by our Director of IT. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve the agreement.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Item DD, correspondence received from St. Casimir Church requesting traffic control for a Corpus Christi procession to be held on Sunday, June 3rd, 2018, after 12:30 p.m., Mass with route attached.
That's the Sunday coming. Now, Donnie, the only question I have, the triathlon's usually done about that time? That's, do you guys? It's after 12:30, it says, right?
They're saying the 12:30 Mass, so they're requesting from 1:30 to 3 p.m.
So is it? Right.
Actually, there's two of them. There's another one after that. That's
Is there?
earlier.
Oh, there's actually, the next request is for the 11 a.m. Mass, so that probably, that's from, so they're requesting to have presence there from noon until 3 p.m. There's
It's all right here.
information.
There is an attached route, Donnie. Yeah.
I know we will make the 11 o'clock. No way.
Okay, well, let's have a motion to approve and refer to EMA to coordinate their best effort with St. Casimir's Church for both items DD and EE. Oh, excuse me.
Well, one is
Never-
St.
I'm sorry.
Casimir and the
Never
other is
mind.
All
Yeah, I'll
Saints.
take- Let's do just DD first then.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a separate church, yeah.
Okay, we'll motion to approve the request subject to EMA giving their best efforts to try and provide assistance to them.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Item EE, request is from All Saints Parish requesting traffic control for a Corpus Christi procession on Sunday, June 3rd, after the 11 a.m. Mass, and that is from noon to 1:30 p.m. Similar situation. You go to PD?
It ends right about, I mean, it's gonna be tough, because that race ends right around 11:30 range, so.
Okay. This motion to approve, do I have a motion to approve subject to the review and recommendation of the police department?
So moved.
I second.
All those in favor? Aye. Item FF, garage sale permits submitted for approval.
Kind of light, man.
Oh, no surprised.
Oh, man, there you go. Oh, the church. Take some of my stuff over to the church. Oh, it's next week. Monday. Two days. Motion to approve the garage sale permits.
I second.
All those in favor? Aye. Item GG, bids received for the emergency demolition of 5903 Calumet Avenue. The first one is from Acton Contracting, P.O. Box 518, East Chicago, Indiana. That's why it's stuck in there. Sawed it in half. And their bid is for $24,550. Sorry about that. The second bid is from RSR Demolition, 1370 Joliet Street, Dyer, Indiana. And their bid is for $113,000.
Holy smokes, man. You must have been looking at the whole block.
The last bid is from JM Industrial Services, Inc., 201 Marble Street, Hammond.
Acton.
And this one is for $13,750. Do I have a recommendation to submit these to Inspections Department for review and recommendation, and also to inform Attorney Kelly of the results?
So moved.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Item HH, correspondence received from Mr. Felix Reyes, 226 Doty Street, requesting permission to hold a block party July 4th, 2018, from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. with street closure. He has signatures from what appears to be neighbors.
Oh, is Castro on there? Yeah, he's on there. We've done this before, right? Have you guys done
We used
it?
to do it, and we stopped for a few years, but he's decided to try and restart it.
Motion to approve the request with the approval of the streets from PD.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item II, second addendum to towing contract with Woodmar Auto Care and Towing Zone 3 Tower. This has been prepared by our city attorney.
We're good? Motion to approve the second addendum to the towing contract.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Item 6, matters from other board members.
No.
None. Item 7, matters from other department heads and/or their representatives. Anyone today? Item 8, new business. 9, old business. We have one item. Item A, correspondence received from Mr. Rodrigo Miramontes requesting street closure on June 2nd, 2018 for a birthday party.
Is this the one from last week? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, sir. I believe we requested this last week and had some questions. And you live at 1024 Hoffman Street, is that
Yes, I do.
correct?
Yes.
And you are Rodrigo?
Yes.
Correct? Okay.
Which alley you wanted?
I think it was last week because we were
The first alley
confused. We were
between
confused.
the 148th, not fully all the way down to the block. It's like the quarter of the way. It's like
Were you
the-
requesting the alley to be closed?
No,
for-
just the
No, this is
street.
a different.
The street.
You sure it's the same one?
It's from the corner to the alley. And then across the street from where I live is a
Oh,
like
this
a
is the one that's
park
across
for
the
this-
street from the park, and you wanted the parking road closure.
Trying to think where that is. I'm drawing a blank. I'm drawing a
Okay.
blank on it.
Did you have that pulled up? Did you show us on the phone? Did somebody look at that earlier?
Yeah, I actually did. There's a
You
city.
have that
there's a little
available
park
with you?
across the street. No, I don't have my phone with me. No.
Let's see if we can pull it up.
You want to go from the corner to the
For
alley.
to the first alley that's there.
So, but it's going to block the street though, right?
Yeah, it's gonna block the street, but my apartment complex to my fence covers the whole way to the alley from across the street. Then across the street is a park for the city.
Okay,
So
so it's
there's-
going to block the street from 148th to
To-
149th?
No,
Or you
not
going
all the way.
north?
No, going towards 149th, but it's just a quarter of the way. It's the first alley that,
You're going south?
yeah,
Okay.
going south, yep.
Yeah.
You know what he's talking about, Jeff?
I don't know. I have to see it. It'll, even though it's a quarter of the street, it'll block
Yeah.
the whole street though, right? 'Cause
Not the whole
people-
street, just a quarter of
Well,
the,
they won't be able to get past you, right?
no, they'll, yeah, it's,
Yeah, so
Mhm.
it will block the street,
yeah.
yeah.
Um,
I can drive out there when I leave here, but, and make contact with them if you guys want to
Okay,
do that.
that's fine.
Because if you pull up my address, you could literally see from where I want to block it from. Yeah, Hickory. Yep, no, 1024 Hoffman. But it's on Hoffman, but I live, it's the where I want to block is Hickory.
So when you leave here, are you going there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, can we meet there?
Yeah,
Can we meet there maybe at 10:30 or so?
yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'll meet you there and I'll take a look at it, because I have to see exactly what you're talking about.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
we can recommend it to the chief after that or something.
Do I have a motion to approve, subject to the review and recommendation of the police department?
So moved.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. So 10:30?
No problem.
All right, thank you.
10:30, I'll meet you there, yes.
All right, thank you.
Okay, any other old business? No? The meeting is open to the public. Is anyone in the audience who'd like to speak today? No?
Buddy's not out here?
Motion to adjourn?
She's raising her hand.
Oh, yep.
She needs to come up.
Come up to the podium, ma'am. Good morning.
Morning.
My name is Dawn Rahman, and I missed my appointment for 6809 Arizona.
Was it scheduled for today?
Yeah, it was item O.
I did. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, ma'am, we already heard this matter based upon the information that was presented to us by the inspections department. We made a motion to waive the late fee. However, the unit must be registered for 2017. If you'd like to
I
stick
did
around.
already. It's registered for 2017. They, once they told, They told me that I had to come in and register for the, I guess, the appointment today. Then they let me go up and register for 2017.
Sure you didn't
Usually for 18?
For 2017.
No, I paid 2017. It was, they didn't let me pay 2017 because 2016 wasn't registered.
Okay, so it was, she attempted to register for 2017 because 16 was not done, and so it appears, when did you pay for 17 that you?
I'm sorry?
You said you paid for 17 already?
Yes.
When did you do that?
Before it was due, but they wouldn't let me. It was.
You attempted to?
Yes.
But you were not able to?
Yeah, but then they did let me for some, when I attempted to, you know what it was? It was the owner sent in, because I'm the property manager.
Okay.
The owner sent in the amount on time, but they wouldn't let him, and they sent it back. They actually sent it to me, that they wouldn't accept it. And so I went in, and they gave me a court date, and then they told me I can go ahead and pay it, so I did.
Not to disagree with you, but I don't see how they would let her register for 2017. I could see registering for 2018 and having the appeal for 2017.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yes,
You registered
I'm
for
sorry.
18.
I'm thinking we're in 17. Sorry
Okay,
about
so
that.
you were able to register for 18.
Yes.
We're not
Yes.
able to for 17.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
You're right. I'm
So
sorry.
today we heard the matter for 2017. We
Okay.
did waive the late fee, however, it does need to be registered for 17. If you'd like to stay, we're just about done with the meeting. We'll have the paperwork ready, and you can take care of that today.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Any other members of the public wish to speak today? If not, can I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All righty.